Hey, everybody, welcome back to the CannaTech podcast. We're debriefing on South by Southwest with Socrates Rosenfeld of Jane. How are you doing today?
I'm good, Harry. How are you, man?
Good, good. Where are you located? I just saw you in Austin. Where are you today?
Back home in lovely Santa Cruz, California.
Yeah, that is lovely. Yeah,
It
good on
is.
you.
Thanks, man.
So, you and I were having a conversation in the hallway that I wanted to share with the audience. I kind of come from the traditional IT background, and in particular, the channel with Microsoft partners. And you're a tech company. And my question once again is, why aren't we seeing a Microsoft partner program with a tech company in Cannabis Tech or a channel partner program? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, exactly. I think it's not a matter of if, it's just when. And up until this point, there's been a real kind of massive fragmentation across the digital landscape in this industry, right? You had point of sales vying for position, e-commerce vying for position, marketplaces, et cetera, CRM. And as that landscape is now, I would argue, cleaning up a little bit, I think now these incumbents will be established. And from there, we got to see which of these systems wants to be open source and which of them wants to be closed loop. And there's, I think, an argument to be made for both, and there's different strategies. At Jane, we are building an open source ecosystem because we saw what Square and Shopify and Microsoft were able to do, and that's grow the size of the pie, invite more players into the space, and ultimately provide the most value back to these operators into giving them almost an a la carte service. Hey, I want to use this CRM and this front end solution. And that's what we work very, very hard on at Jane. So I think you're going to start seeing this, Harry, probably over the next 12, 18, 24 months. We're already establishing an informal community of third-party providers. We kind of already integrate with over 150 third-party software providers.
Yep.
And at Jane, we're trying to think about how do we formalize this in the right way. I think what you see now is this concept of headless e-commerce now emerging.
Yeah.
You think about what Shopify was able to do, right? On the Shopify platform, you now have access to thousands and thousands of different vendors that can make your Shopify store as bespoke to you as you would like as a seller. There's no reason why we wouldn't be able to do the same thing here in this space. And at Jane, we're really, really excited with the launch of Jane Roots and this headless solution that's been quite successful to start inviting other stakeholders from outside the industry into this space. And I would argue, perhaps we see a day where the same integrators into Shopify are the same ones integrating into Jane. And I think that would be a pretty cool thing. So long way of saying, this is happening and we're excited for it. And I think the industry and the operators will benefit from this significantly as long as we can build and continue to build an open source platform.
Yeah. What I'm hearing you say, one of your statements is back in the world of Microsoft, we talk about the partner maturity continuum. And it's just what I'm hearing is maybe we don't have the maturity yet for a gold partner, a silver partner, and a bronze partner.
Exactly. And we'll formalize those programs, and at Jane, we take our position very seriously as, if we recommend a third-party provider to a retailer, we want to make sure that third-party provider, number one, understands the industry, and number two, understands how to build on top of the Jane solution. And so we are getting going. I would say we probably have a dozen providers like that we are informally working with and partnering with. But as that program continues to grow, that will formalize, and you'll see your Jane certified partnerships and gold, bronze, or
maybe a little
like
logo wear. I go back to the days of logo wear where you were literally a Microsoft small business specialist. And you know what? We were proud to wear those golf shirts. We love logo wear.
Yeah, I think it's all in the spirit of, and we gotta get you some Jane swag, Harry. But it's all in the spirit of partnership, right? And we don't have to be everything to everyone. We don't have to be, and quite frankly, I think those providers that are trying to be everything to everyone can't provide the best solution for a single thing, right? So let's pick let's pick our places, and let's be the best at that, and let's partner. And in doing so, I think we can grow a very healthy, vibrant digital ecosystem for this industry for generations.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to check back with you. Why don't we say Q4? Let's talk in 6 months and see how your progress is going. I sure appreciate your time. You're a CEO. I know you have zero time, so thank you very much.
Of course, pleasure. Thanks for everything you do for the industry, Harry. And I look forward to checking back in with you in Q4, man.
All right.